Let's do the perfect money ball practice together.
Very important, this can be a mental aspect, so choose a real money ball. And this is not only a shot making and money ball exercise, but also a concentration exercise and a very mental exercise. And I'm actually pretty curious how many of you will actually finish their very first attempt, because I made this exercise with many different students, and I think 1 or 2 only completed the exercise on their very first inning because they played their first shot. I missed it, and now I say, okay, it was the very first shot. Let's start from the beginning, but you want to have a real result. You want to know exactly how many shots you're making on an average day. So don't start over again. If you're starting this exercise, finish it, play all the 24 shots, and then you actually have a real result. So don't start over and over again until you have made the first 3, 4, or 5 shots. Okay, now let's attempt this one and see how close I'm getting, and I'm also going to comment in between. 1 out of 1, and I'm going over to the next position. There are actually different variations how you can play this drill. I'm going to explain in a minute. First of all, what you can do, of course, is just play 24 shots and see how many successful shots you had, so maybe 10 out of 24. Or what you could also do, if you miss a shot, you play it over and over again until you made it, and then you're going to count your total attempts, how many attempts it took you. And in the best case, it just takes you 24 shots, but this is really difficult. I remember I am practicing with, or I'm the coach of a local pool club here, and we made a challenge between, I think, 10, 11 or 12 players. It was awesome because everyone was so concentrated, and we made a competition out of it. So I promised the winner maybe a drink or something like that, I can't remember, for the people who made the most amount of shots, and everyone was so concentrated, and I think the winner made around 19 shots in a row, 19 shots out of 24, which was really strong. And I'm also going to provide a table where you can actually check your score. I think it's from A+ to D-, and then you can see how good of a shot maker you are. Now here, Carl, those are the shots you just have to make, because this happens so often that in 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, the cue ball ends somewhere here. So those are shots that you definitely have to make. Actually, I didn't miss that one. So far I think this is perfect. Okay, hopefully I didn't jinx it now. Here, very interesting on this type of shot, what many people like to do is they just roll it in very soft. But actually, when I have this type of shot where the cue ball is far enough away from the rail, I actually like to elevate a bit. You can see just a tiny bit and play it with confidence. With confidence, no spin. I personally like this a lot more, and I talked to a couple of people about this. They also like to play it that way. So maybe just a small side tip.
This video is, by the way, from my training program, the Golden 21. And if you want to get the other 20 videos together with the drills and exercises, with their rules, with even adjustable difficulty levels according to your own skill level or even your Fargo rating, then head over to my shop. It's the perfect way to practice, to improve your game. And if you're still not convinced, then just subscribe to my newsletter. It's completely free, and get a second video.
Okay, now we're slowly getting into the difficult area. Here again, you can see I'm playing it with confidence. I don't want to slow roll it in. I want to stay in control. And of course, the cue ball isn't allowed to drop, because if you're scratching in a real match, of course, you also lose. So this is very important. Also focus a bit on the cue ball. Don't just play it in blindly. Okay, now I think we should be here. I missed it one. The problem is I currently don't have my extension. So you can see here I'm playing with a short cue. And here my cue was actually a bit too short. Now we're playing from here, right? This is awfully difficult, so it's totally okay to miss those kind of shots, because they're really, really difficult and long. But you shouldn't miss them by a mile. So now I think we're here. So now this is the interesting part where you will probably miss a lot more shots. So here you gotta stay positive, you gotta stay focused. And just do everything you can to make this shot. But I'm missing them by really, really a lot. It doesn't matter. You can't embarrass yourself in pool. It's totally fine to miss shots. This is why we're practicing and why you're probably watching this video right now. Okay, that was a really far off. So now I gotta focus a bit more. And to be honest, I lost already a bit of confidence here. I'm trying to get back into the game. This is the same if you're playing a match, you're missing a couple of shots, not even easy shots, also difficult shots. You're losing confidence, and all of a sudden, when I was playing all those easy shots in a row, now I'm missing every single shot. So now, accept that you missed the previous shots and just focus on the present. You can see, just a new mindset maybe can help. Of course, could be a fluke, but this is exactly the mindset you need. You can't change what happened in the past, but you can change what actually happens in the present by just focusing and accepting the mistakes from the past, just trying to focus on the job. Cue ball. I think we're here now. Okay, you can see now it's getting easier. Now you're going to gain more confidence. You can see this is the stroke I like to put on if the cue ball is close to the rail. Of course, if the cue ball is that close, I don't want to elevate. If the cue ball is, for example, like this, then it's really nice to just elevate, which we're going to also do in this shot. Of course, gotta be a bit careful to not scratch. And I missed this one, jinxed it a bit. That's fine. Now this is a very important shot that comes up all the time. You can either play it into the side or into the corner pocket, whatever you prefer. Yeah, I practice this shot a lot, because I always had a tendency to come too far when I'm trying to get position from up here. And here I always end it up here. So now 1, 2, 3 more shots. Two more shots. I think I could have made a couple of more here. I almost missed everyone here. Close. And final shot, which I'm going to play into the side pocket. And now I'm going to overlay the table and how many shots I made, because I have no idea.
And I'm sorry, if you want to get the full sheet, you have to get the package. If you're still not convinced though, then just subscribe to the newsletter to get a second video out of the package. And of course, to get bonus content and be part of a monthly giveaway.